Ooh, welcome back everybody, this is Dana Code, and we're continuing on with some colony survival here. I have started making my Tower of Doom, and it is out there. So this is my main colony here. So what I'm going to do with that, as previously mentioned, I'm going to, let's go over and take a look here. And this is a new outpost, right? So let's just look at the zones here. So as you can see, this is in a safe zone all of itself. So this is outpost. If I can do this here, there we go. So this is outpost 1. So this is the first one I ever put in, and this was like our test outpost that I put out here. But now I'm using it for the Tower of Doom, and this is, like I said, where we're going to pull all of the threat to. So, for example, the main colony there will have less threat, and it will have to be less concerned with incoming zombies. And I want to pull most of the zombies here. And as you can see, I have this huge, well, it's not huge, but it's a little bit of a maze, and it just goes back and forth. And up on top here, I have all my defenders, and this really does take out quite a lot. This is it's very effective. And zombies come in here, and most of them actually get taken out here. I mean, this in the line of defenders, I think like half of these guys can actually reach when they come in this entry area here. And this is the first version of this. I still have some work to do. As you can see, I have some dirt down here that I need to take out and replace it with something a little bit better than dirt, I would say. And yeah, so I cleaned all this out. I flattened all this land. I took all the water out of here. And that's the border of the outpost. And yeah, so, but what we're going to do and how we're going to pull all of the threat level here, see if I could do this without falling off the edge here, is I have these flags, threat level flags. I think they're called, what are they called? They're called, I forget what they're called exactly. They're called threat banners. So if I stick one of these down, right? So right now I have this down, and this colony, or this outpost, even though it only has like, what do we have here? Like under 30 colonists, it has a threat level of 148, which is a lot for just a small little colony. So we're already pulling a lot of threat away from our colony and our other outposts. So if I put one of these down, we'll see how the threat level actually changes. And the threat level here, so the first number, if you don't know, the first number is the current colony or the current outpost that we're in. So this is the total for this outpost at the moment. And this is total of all of the colonies, well, just the colony and all of the outposts combined. So, and if I put down a threat banner, let's turn on the lights here. If I put down a threat banner, you can see in this, the first number there is going to skyrocket. And there we go, 223.6. How much is that, by the way? 223. Okay, so yeah, so we put it down. It's about 75, 78 around there. So yeah, so let's just go out and look here, but I don't want to put it just quite yet because we are at the current threat level. The zombies are already getting on to the, as you can see here, they're getting on to the, like 2 or 3. I'd like it to be where most of them will not get in this far. And will be taken out maybe with the first 4 rows here. So let's kind of look here. I should put some lights here. So we got on the first 3 rows so far, and we are at 2 a.m. So it looks pretty good. I think if we put down one of another threat banner, we would be all right. But again, Eventually, I want just basically all of the threat into one confined space, and this is going to be that space. And I think I have other plans for this as well. So once this is done here, once you know, I'll probably have 2 or 3 rows of these guys, which will be fairly easy to implement. I'll just have to copy this whole thing here. But like, I'll put one on this end and I'll put another one on that end. But eventually, after this, I would like it to kind of come in here and then go down like a pit, or up. I think maybe even up. Like in here, once it starts getting here, then we'll start climbing up the tower, and we'll do like a little spiral of traps and things like that to take out the remainder. So what that does mean, though, we'll need some trap fixers in here. So I think we can make the trap ammo in our main colony, so we don't have to have a trap, like, engineer jobs in here. We'll just have to have the fixers to make sure that the traps are actually working and stocked. So there you go. So pretty good. I bet you I can put another threat banner in here, actually, to be honest with you. But I think what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and put another row of defenders. So I'm calling what I'm on right now a column, and this way here is a row, and these are columns. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. So I'm not going to be confused. So columns, rows. So we're going to put another row of defenders, and as you can see, we have like a variety of these guys as well. So I think that works it kind of works pretty good. Now I don't want to put them all the way on the edge. I want to put them maybe kind of in the middle here, and I'm not going to count it out. We're just going to eyeball this, and I think just right here is going to be the place to do it. So let's jump over here, and they have to be able to, like here, they have to be able to actually get on here. So if I started it here, they wouldn't be, well, they'd have to walk all the way around and then come in here, and that's just not efficient. But so here, let's just do this so we can see what we're doing, like this. Now we can take this out, and that should be hello, and that should be perfect. And we're just going to do a little parkour here, just like this. And where do I have the columns? I have them here. I tried to space the columns, the support columns, even though you don't need them. Like, these will just stay up on their own, because there's not really like that type of physics in this game. There's physics, but it's not consistent. Like, it's not real world it's not real world physics where this structure is going to fall off. I mean, I can make this as long as I wanted to. I can even just put one in the air, like for this, like just do this. Like, that's just on its own. That's not physics. That is game physics anyways. Not proper game physics, but game physics nevertheless. It's a type of physics. That only makes sense in certain games. Alright, let's go out here. Parkour, out here. Just like this. And I think, what did I do? So I just did that. And doop, doop. And oop, was that one too many? No. And I can never eye this sometimes. It's just like not 100% correct. There we go. Got it right that time. Like, this is perfectly fine. This will stay up and it will not deteriorate. It will just stay up and be like that. Let's go ahead, instead of parkouring over here, let's just make ourselves some stairs. There we go. And then we can just take these out. There we go. Perfecto. And okay, so beds. So we only have one bed that is non-occupado. So we're gonna have to put some more beds in here, obviously. So let's grab us some beds, and I'm gonna make this proper. I mean, I kind of feel bad for the colonists at the moment. This guy's just, dude, did you do something wrong? He's just, oh, now you're going into the corner. All right, so I want to make sure that I do have stairs up there. Yeah, I do. So I'm going to take this out and then put the beds. Well, actually, I could have kept that in there and just put the beds here, I think. Actually, let's just do this. I'm being a little particular here, but just something like that. It's fine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how am I doing them here? 5 in a block. Nope. Yep. There we go. And let's just go ahead and put in, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness. 5. And then maybe 1, 2 there. There we go. All right. So we got a bunch of beds, and I can expand this. And again, this is like a temporary situation. So, I kind of feel bad for them. I also want to make sure that I replace all this grass with actual flooring and things like that. But for now, we're looking at functionality, right? Functionality is key. I want to see something here real quick. If I take that out, yeah. Okay. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I just want to do this real quick. Put that threat banner back up. Just like that. I just want to make sure that these are in stone. Or on cobblestone, I should say. Let's do this. Do I have in here? I don't. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to put in also, because this seems to be a little bit more efficient when I do this. I'm going to put in a grocery store just here, I think. Just like that. Okay, so it's becoming night. I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and just put another block here so they can get up there a little easier. Again, this is all temporary. This isn't temporary out here, although it does need to be fixed up. But yeah, okay, so let's grab ourselves some. Let's get rid of those, and I can get rid of that for now, and that, and that. Actually, I always like to keep a few cobblestones in there just in case. All right, but let's grab some defenses here. So grab a few of those, a few of them there. Of course, a few of these, just like that. Now, I think I want to put, and I don't know the best mix here, but I'm going to put a few slingers out here, followed by a few bowmen, and then some crossbowmen here. And then, let's just do a little pattern thing going on here. Oops, nope, didn't want to do that. Actually, that's fine. And then do 1, 2, 3, and then do 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And then we just need to hire for those jobs. And again, we have room for many, many more. And I can actually make this double wide. So I can have them facing that way, and then I can have another set facing that way. Like I can have this double wide, I can have them facing 2 different ways. So tons of possibilities here. But let's go ahead and recruit for those jobs. That should mean that now we have these guys coming up, and they're going to defend. And now I feel safer putting in maybe 1 or 2. Maybe we can even do 2 threat banners. And these are made at the jeweler's, by the way. Yeah, jeweler's bench. Made in jeweler's bench. There you go. Undo it. Yeah, let's put in 2. It's not going to affect this night, but it will affect, and that brought it up all the way to 282. Wait, is that? Hold on. Yeah, that's correct. So it's diminishing returns. So the last one did 78, right? And this one's not doing 78. That's doing less than 78 or 75. I'll have to check that out. I think there's like diminishing returns here. So we may not be able to pull everything here. But that effectively pulls, I think, almost half, if not more than, what is it, two? Yeah, almost half, somewhere around half. But again, we're not going to see it this night, but we'll see it the next night. And I think in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and start replacing some of this stuff here with proper flooring. And then I'll meet you back when we have the next night coming in. Because this is going to be either really cool or really crazy. And the other thing I want to put here, actually I don't know if it works this way, but this is going to be a just in case here. I just want one of these. Right, so I think, I don't know if this will work. Like, I think the sacred points are actually on the colony and not on the outpost, but let's see here. No, sacred points everywhere. So this is for all colonies. So we can put one here, and just in case we get in trouble, we can ring the bell here. Okay, so I'm just going to do a jump cut here, and we'll wait till the next night and see how it goes. I'm probably going to put some lights out here as well, just so we can get a better view of the zombies. But we're in the Iron Age 2, right? So I think one of the next things is going to be... let's just kind of look here. So these are unavailable at the moment, but do we have better defenses? Like, yeah, so we'll have like muskets and things like that. So this requires letting it, and so we have some work to do, basically. But we're going to, yeah. Oh, and a hand cannon? Look at this. Gunpowder. So there's better defenses, but for right now, we just have the crossbowman is like the biggest one. Grenade launcher. Oh. Hey. Yeah, so this is down. This is definitely down the line even further, but yeah, cool. So again, we have better stuff coming, but for now, I'm gonna go ahead and replace the flooring, and by the time I do that, it should be night again. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I didn't get it all, but I did get most of it. But yeah, I'm like proper military style here. I'm just gonna put them all in a row. They don't seem to mind too much. Oh, and I never did put the lights out there. Let me see if I could do that now, actually. I was so concerned about getting the whatchamacallits out. Let's go ahead and put one like right here. That should be fine. Oh, I can just do that, actually, right? And then let's get another one. Just right there. There we go. That's actually better. So not too bad just quite yet. But I am expecting... Oh yeah, it's getting a little hairy out there. I'm expecting it to really start popping off here in just a second. And what I'm going to do... Let's do this. I'm going to put myself on a little pedestal here. Just to watch it, and I think we'll do it here. There we go. Yeah, it's already getting a little bit more than it usually was. And in the last video, we did boost our ammo production, so that should be good. Yeah, we have almost 10,000 slinger bullets. We have 7,500 arrows and 7,500 bolts for the crossbowmen. But they're taking them out. They're taking them out very nicely. And again, this is threat level 287, so this is more than half of the threat level of all of the outposts and the main colony. It does look like, if we look over the main colony there, it does look like they're fewer going over there than there are over here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's just a lot of them. But so far this strategy is working. It is 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. As you can see in the upper left there. But I think we can actually handle more flags. Although, if they're doubling up here, so... And it looks like we're getting onto the second path here. And I wonder if we'll see any level 5s. We'll probably see some level 5s in here. Maybe. All I see now are up to level 4, which are the ones, these here. These ones with the little headdress on. Looks like. Wow, this is really, this is effective. I'm gonna say it now. This is very effective. So far. And again, it doesn't look like there's as many over there. I mean, I may be mistaken. I mean, it kind of does. Like, I think that's about half of it. It's like almost half and half between the two here. And I could probably extend this out to the wall and then have some defenders out here as well, just to soften them up. Wow, that worked very well. That worked incredible. That worked actually better than I thought it would. And even if we put a third row out that way on that side, it would be even better. That's just, it's doing its job well. Wow. I'm not easily impressed, and I'm a little impressed with that. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. Yeah, it's still level 4 there. I don't see any level 5s. Level 5s may be an issue, so... Yeah, there's just a few level 4s left. There's one there. And now he's gone. Wow. That's just... Okay. That's what I call very nice. And we... no, didn't want to do that. We also have... Let's put that back. We also have more room for more columns as well. So we can put let me go 1, 2, 3, 4. We can put 4 more rows here. So that would probably even be better. Although I don't want to make the path too long, right? Because you make the path too long, and then you have some stragglers going on, and then what happens is that your defenders go to bed. Although I could put some day defenders on as well, and what my plan is really, with that in mind, is what I want to do. Let's do this. Boop that. There we go. Is I want to, once they get past in here, because this is where they're all being led to. Once you get past in here, then I think I'm going to do, like I said it before, like I'm going to do like a little spiral, like staircase of some sort, and then just put a bunch of traps on it. Because traps, I mean, they just need to be, yeah, see, they're all going to bed now. Getting a little breakfast or a little dinner there, and then going to bed. But traps don't get exhausted. They run out of ammo, but they don't go to bed, is what I'm saying. So, okay. So I think we're going to put in, let's go ahead and put in, hi guys. Good job out there today, guys. Wonderful. Oh, by the way, don't they look great? This is a new, one of the new updates, like the 0.11, that they redid most of the models here. Although, like some of these guys, the hats, they wear their hats to bed, and you can't see it now. Maybe we can see it here. Yeah, you can't really see it now, but some of their hats poke out of the back, which I think is kind of cute. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's put another threat banner, at least one. Oop, no, that's not a threat banner, Danny. At least one more. That's going to bring it up to 329. That is a lot. That's a lot. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put in some more defense here. And we'll do our little pattern. I think that works kind of well. Let's just take these out of our inventory. We'll keep those because we're going to do those. So I need... Let's just take all of those. We'll take all of those. So what I did is 1, 2, 3 slingers, 1, 2, 3 bowmen, and 4 crossbowmen. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3, 3, 4, 3, 3. Seems to work okay for now. Let's just get up here. Bingo, bango. Beauty, beauty. So that means we need 3 crossbowmen like this. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll do the last 3 here. Just like that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to do a thing, but I'm going to do it over here. I'm going to go ahead and put in a second row. So we'll double this row here. That's going to hinder them looking this way, but we have those over there. I can always put them on a higher level, but then that would hinder these guys looking that way. So I always have to think about the area of effect, so to speak. But this effectively doubles. Let's just do this. That. I should have like flying on here, but I don't. Because I think to activate flying, you deactivate. You deactivate. I'm just gonna put a bunch of, because this is gonna weed. I want to weed them out, like in this line here. So this will weed out all of the. And that should be good. I think that should be good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Let's just do 5. There we go. So we have 15. We're going to need more beds. But let's go ahead and hire for these. Recruit to fill all those jobs. But we need 8 more beds. So we'll just fit them in over here. And Betty buys. There's some Betty buys. Again, temporary situation. I feel almost guilty about doing this to these guys, but not that guilty. Not that guilty that I'm not going to do it. So let's just fill in this row, I guess. There we go. Perfect. Of a sort. There we go. So I don't want to increase it too much more. But I think with we can deal with this threat level. Yeah, I think this should be good. I want to put the, just for consistency's sake, let's go ahead and we have one there. So let's go ahead and put one here. Like it has support. Again, physics in this game, we don't need them, but I mean, it looks odd without it. There we go. Looks odd without it. All right, I think we're ready. I almost want to put some more up here. All right, let's go and, oop, didn't want to do that, but we did. That's okay. There we go. Okay, so let's move out that way. There we go. And I want to do another, like I was the last time. Just a little spire to view the situation from above. Just like that should be fine. Maybe one more. There we go. Look at them. Look at them. They are ready for anything. So that should mean that our main colony now, we're getting the main brunt of everything here. Again, I wonder if we can get all of it. I wonder if we can actually shift all of it. It would be nice if we could. And I'm on the lookout for level 5s. I see some level 4s. I think that was level 4. Let me go down one. Can't really tell the difference almost. Yeah, they're not even letting him get past here. So far, anyway. Yeah, there's a level 4 there. And they're just taking them out. Like, I could probably put traps out here as well. Just to weed them out. Projectile traps. Yeah, there's just so many options that we can do. And it looks almost desolate over there. There's like not many coming up over there. Comparatively. Relatively, anyways. Yeah, that is absolutely a brilliant thing. I am well happy with that. But again, I mean, we can run into trouble, so if we do run into trouble, I mean, it's getting a little heavier now. I still haven't seen any 5s, although I may have missed one. Oh, there's one right there. There's 2 of them. There's 2 5s just coming in. So those right there, that's a 5. That may be an issue. That's kind of what I was afraid of. So these guys are probably going to get in fairly far. Maybe up to like 4, because he's only half done yet. But the further they get in, the more firepower is going to come into their range. Yeah, so he's on the next path. So 3 so far, and he's about a third still alive. He's about maybe 2/3 still alive. And even when I was over there, like when the 5s were coming in there was only a few of them. So I think, you know, these 2 and maybe a few more will come in. Here's one there. So, but they're alone. There's nothing else near them. 1 through 4 is nowhere near them. So that means they're isolated. And we have a bunch of 4s here. So that's why I have the slingers out here, closer to the front, because they're taking out like all the low levels. Yeah, so they're getting in quite far. So that's a little worrying. I definitely can't put in another flag here. I mean, he's going to be taken out. I'm not worried about him being taken out, but I don't want to... This is the threat level that I think we can sustain at the moment with what we have. There it goes. He went down. So he made it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He made it into 7. So that's more than halfway in. But I think that's good. I mean, we have this one here, this one level 5 left, and that is it. And he's being taken down fairly quickly. There we go. Nice. Nice. Okay, going to keep this one short. And if you guys, I do want to ask though, if you guys have any suggestions for my Tower of Doom. It's not a tower quite yet, but it's more of an area of doom. if you guys have any ideas or any techniques that you find that help with something like this, let me know. But until the next time, I will be working on this, and I will be trying to get the threat level mostly here. So yeah, but thank you for coming by and watching, and if you like the video, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button, and if you want to be notified when there's more, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And I had a blast, hope you guys did too, and bye for now.